Hello everyone. I'm going to be talking today about land surveying. And this is my first video on land surveying. I'm using the teaching styles of Sal Khan, and he's at khanacademy.org. Write that down. khanacademy.org. And yeah, that's Sal Khan. I learned a lot from this website. He does a lot of teachings for mathematics, biology, chemistry, history, you name it, SAT testing, review, all that kind of stuff. So you can learn a lot from this website. He taught me a lot, and I'm kind of stealing his teaching style, so I hope he doesn't get too mad at me for doing this, but I really want to teach about land surveying. So here we go. I'm going to start off. Land surveying is the measuring of points on, above, or below the surface of the earth. And surveyors do this through measurement. And there's different kinds of measurements that surveyors make. We'll start off here with the measurements. Measurements are distances, angles, and the distances are usually in feet. Distances are in feet. Angles are in degrees. Degrees, minutes, and seconds. And these angles have different categories. There are horizontal angles, and vertical angles. And these are the two main measurements in surveying. And surveyors then can derive from these types of measurements, they can derive coordinates and elevations. I'm still writing in caps, so I'm sorry about that. I'm going to try to transfer to lowercase, but I'm doing my best. So coordinates and elevations. So using these, once they transfer these measurements to coordinates and elevations, they use a lot of mathematics. And there's three types of mathematics that surveyors use mostly. The first is algebra. The second is geometry. And the third is trigonometry. Now, most people, this is what all surveyors use. This is what surveyors use. But in high school, a lot of people already, or a lot of students already learn this kind of stuff. But it's a little different. The geometry changes a little bit in surveying. Same with the trigonometry, with your angles and your Cartesian coordinate system. Things change a little bit, and I'm going to show an example of that right now. The Cartesian coordinate system that you learn about in high school, I'm try to draw these perpendicular, but do my best, has an x and a y coordinate. Your x is on the bottom and the y on the top. However, in surveying, this is now an easting. Your x is now an easting, and your y is now a northing. And similarly, coordinates that you learn about in high school are represented. Your x is represented first, and then your y. Well, in surveying, it's your y first, and then your x. But these are now, your y is now a northing, and your x is now an easting. So this is the way surveyors represent coordinates: northing and then easting. Okay, another thing that's different is in high school you learn that your 0 degrees is along the x-axis, while in surveying 0 degrees is on the y-axis, or the northern axis, because we represent north. 0 degrees is straight up. And also in high school you learn to measure angles to the left, and that's positive, so that's a positive 90 degrees. In surveying, well, again, it's different. You're measuring off the northing axis towards the easting as a positive angle, so that would be a positive 90 degrees. So there's quite a bit of differences. Your x and your y get switched. In surveying, now your 0 degrees is along the y-axis, and positive angles are turned to the right. Surveyors no apostrophe there. Surveyors measure angles to the right. And ask any surveyor, that's what they do. Measure angles to the right. So later on I'll start talking about the coordinates, the Cartesian coordinate system in surveying a little bit more, and start working with some coordinates. And we'll start defining what north is. Where is north? Where is north? Huh? I don't know. I don't even know. But we'll start talking about that a little bit more. I'll see you in the next video.